Well, yesterday I made a seafood boil. It's all plant-based. So I made this yesterday, and I'm eating it again today because I had leftovers. So we have corn, potatoes, carrots, green beans, sausage. These are veggie sausage. We have fried shrimp, which is king oyster mushroom, and fried oyster mushrooms, which is a replacement for chicken. And then to drink, I have some water here. Let's go. All right. And so I added the sauce to it already. So let's dig in. Some carrots. All right, fork. Get some of that green bean. Have you ever seen a seafood boil with carrots and green bean? It's it's fried king oyster mushroom, and these are fried oyster mushroom, but this is supposed to be a replacement for shrimp. I'm gonna put some on the sauce. And this is the replacement for chicken. And I got some sausage. Mm-hmm. It's a plant-based seafood boil. Thank you. A shrimp is king oyster mushrooms. I just cut it into form of a shrimp. Potato. I made it yesterday. These are actually leftovers. Thank you. Someone said I think your food looks good. Some sausage. Yeah, I've gotten that all my life. That look like Tia Tamara. It's so good. I got green beans and carrots in here, corn, potatoes. And then I got some water to drink. Yeah, I made a sauce. I recorded making this yesterday. Um, of course, I have to edit the video and then release it, but I did record it. So I usually release my videos. If it's a short video, I'll release it on both platforms, TikTok and YouTube. But if it's a long form video, then it will be on YouTube. We got red potatoes. So here we got the red potatoes. I have a little bit of ramen here too. I have carrots, corn, green beans. These are veggie sausage. Literally veggie sausage that I get at Publix. These are king oyster mushrooms, and these are oyster mushrooms. They're two different kinds. I like to use the oyster mushroom to like if it was chicken, and the king oyster mushroom I'm using it as substitute for shrimp. So I just cut it like that and fried them, batter and fried it. What else is in here? Yeah, that's it. That's it. I've been good. I've been good. How are you? How you been? Well, it is a seafood boil. It's just a plant-based version. I made the sauce and everything. I just put the sauce inside. No, it's not a real seafood boil. If you're looking to stay away from meat and stuff like that, is when you have other options. I just like to show people that they have options. That plant-based is not bad at all. Why do vegans pretend to eat meat? That's a great question. If not all vegans, we all ate meat before. So all we trying to do is imitate the same flavor that we used to eat, because we loved it. We loved the meat. It was just, it causes mucus in the body. There's so many health issues with eating certain things. Now they're like putting antibiotics into the meat. Some of these chickens and stuff be having heart attacks, be having pus, all type of things. I don't raise my own animals, so I wouldn't know how they serving me this chicken or whatever I used to eat. And a lot of people are getting sick from it. So I choose to learn from other people's mistakes, that people that love pork, knowing that pork is horrible. I used to like pork, but I made a conscious decision to no longer eat it. So That's what it's about. And you can still have those flavors, and you can still, you know, imitate chicken, because there's things out there that taste like chicken. Like oyster mushrooms really are, they can be stringy and everything, like if it was chicken. So that's why. And then for the people that are not vegan and are looking for other alternatives, it's just a way for them to understand that this can be a substitute for chicken, or this can be a substitute for shrimp, or this can be a substitute for pork, you know, or whatever they like to eat. Be like, hey, there's a cleaner version, plant-based version, that you can still enjoy what you like to eat, but in a healthier way. So that's all it's about. But it's not, see, I don't be on here telling you guys constantly to change your diet. I only come on here and show you my diet so it can inspire the people that want to change. So I don't have to say anything. You guys can see how I eat. And if you can see that you like the food that I make, you can make a conscious decision to change your lifestyle. But I don't be on here telling people to change their diets. I just show you mine. And why I do it. But you know what it is to have years without being sick is amazing. So why not? I don't want to live in a hospital. I already see my family members, you know, taking pills, living in a hospital. And that's not how I want to live my life. So I choose to eat clean. Someone said, okay, can I get some? Of course. Here you go. You want a potato? Take a bite. Take a bite. See, I believe in not being pushy with the message. A lot of vegans, you know, they can be very pushy and saying, like, you have to change, and I'm telling you, you need to make a... No, I believe... See, I went into veganism slowly. It wasn't one day I woke up and just said, I'm going to just stop all the meat. No, I cut certain things out of my diet. I slowly cut... pork, I have like 11 years without eating pork. Beef, 10 years. Then it was chicken. Then it was fish. No, chicken. Then it was turkey. Then it was fish. And so without eating chicken, I have, like 8 years? And I'm going on 7 years of being vegan. But it definitely was a process. And then when I became vegan, there wasn't a lot of options for like cooking. So the reason why I created a channel and why I try to inspire other people is because, you know, I created these meals on myself. Like a lot of the things that we used to eat, I veganized a lot of things. So that's why I created a channel, to help other people who doesn't want, you know, that want to see what other options they have. So this is a plant-based seafood boil. This is king oyster mushroom, which I cut like little shrimp. And this is oyster mushroom, which this is like if it was chicken. This is oyster mushrooms. Then I have some corn, some veggie sausage, carrots, green bean, and I have a little bit of ramen. The ramen that I had is rice noodles, and they're organic. Is the brand, I don't know how to sound it out, but it's KOYO. And a lot of places, they're not selling it anymore. So you could get it on Amazon. You want to eat this with me? Come on. Come on. Someone said pork is so good. Life without bacon is not worth it. Is also the worst meat to eat. It creates so many parasites in your body. Mucus. It's just horrible. But I get it. I ate it before, so I understand, because I'm gonna tell you, I was never really addicted to anything. Like, if I knew something could benefit me, I was quick to let it go, you know? What season? So I made a sauce. I recorded making this. I'll be releasing the recipe soon. But I recorded it yesterday. And I made this sauce. The sauce has onions, garlic, ginger, vegan butter. So I used like the whole four sticks of butter. So it's like this, the little big thing of butter I used. It's plant-based though. And then I added cayenne pepper. I added you know, blackened seasoning. It's called seafood blackened seasoning. I get it from Whole Foods. I use that. I use some Cajun seasoning. I use onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, what other, paprika. I use paprika, chili flakes. I used this soy-free teriyaki sauce. It's with coconut amino. I get it either at Whole Foods or I get it at Sprouts. I think Publix carry it as well. Not too sure. But they got the coconut amino one too, so you can use either or. The teriyaki one has a little bit more flavor, so I use that one. I use Cloud 23 hot sauce, but if you're not into hot sauce, I wouldn't use it because it's very, very. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Yeah, so damn, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. Yeah, so Cloud 23 hot sauce is very, very hot. So I only used about half a tablespoon in like the whole mix, and it was like I made a big thing. So just a little bit goes a long way. And then I used a little bit of maple syrup. I just used water instead of vegetable broth because since I added so much seasonings, I said it's gonna be flavorful. So I just used water. But if you want it even more flavorful, you could add like vegetable broth. I added like when I sauteed the vegetables, I added avocado oil to begin with. So what else did I add to it? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I added some lemon juice. I added as well to the mix. But like I said, when I release the video, in the description I'll put the whole recipe and how much I used and everything, so don't worry. My nose is running. Yeah, all it is the seasoning, because you got to think about it. With meat, if it wasn't seasoned, would you eat it? Because I know I wouldn't. I did not like chicken unseasoned. I used to season my chicken. But it's the seasonings that make the flavor, you know? I can make mushrooms taste like pepperoni. I can make I can make oyster mushroom taste like turkey. I have like a turkey seasoning that I made from scratch. Like all natural. Obviously, I don't have any turkey in it, but it's like all seasonings that give you that turkey kind of flavor. And I'm telling you, it's all about the seasoning. Like, I love Indian food, I love Caribbean food, all of that. And there's certain spices that go with that culture. So like Indian food, you have curry, cumin, ginger. Those are gonna bring that Indian flavor. Then with the Caribbean, it's adobo, nettle powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, you know, thyme, oregano. Those are gonna bring the Caribbean flavor. If you want Jamaican food, you put that jerk seasoning. Okay? That jerk seasoning is vegan. It's all seasoning. There's no meat in it. Do I have the recipe on my website? Not yet. For the seafood boil? Not yet. Okra would have been good with this too. You can add the vegetables of your choice. Like, you really could put all the vegetables you like and just add that sauce on top. That's it. Like, when have you seen green bean and seafood? I mean, seafood boil. I don't know if I haven't seen that. And I say, you know what? I don't eat broccoli because broccoli is acidic. And not only is it acidic, but it's a hybrid plant, which is not good for your, for you to consume. And it makes you really gassy. So I don't like to eat broccoli. I had cut broccoli a while back. So I said, you know what? This needs some type of greens. And then I added the green beans. Thank you, Is it Brianna? Just water. I loved broccoli too. I used to eat it almost every day. But I don't mind eating it in moderation. Like, if I was at a restaurant and they served it out or something on my plate, I would eat it. I don't mind that, but I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. I know so many people told me ice water is not good. It's supposed to be like temperature water. But that's like the only way that I would like really drink a lot of water and stay hydrated is if my water is cold. When it's warm, I'm like taking little sips. And so I'm like, is it better to drink it cold and get my hydration in, or do I drink it hot and then barely drink any water? So that's basically Thank you. Bean sprout. I haven't done my research on bean sprouts, but ain't anything sprouted like good? Thinking anything sprouted is really good for you, supposedly. So, I mean, I've had bean sprouts, but like I said, I haven't done my research on if it's good for you or not. When there's so many things that is not good for you, it's just like you take it one thing at a time. If you end up finding out it's not good, then you cut it off your diet. There's so many, like, I've been vegan for almost 7 years, and I promise you, even being vegan, I still have removed things out of my diet. For instance, I removed white rice. I removed white rice out of my diet. I removed broccoli, which I was eating, especially the first couple years of me being vegan. I was eating a lot of broccoli. Because I used to make a good stir fry. So, yeah, I removed broccoli, white rice. What else? I'm trying to think. Broccoli is acidic, and it's also a hybrid plant, so it's man-made. And Dr. Sebi, if you ever, if you know who Dr. Sebi is, he had put he have a list of approved foods, and broccoli was not one of them. Said that broccoli was acidic, and it's a hybrid, as well as cauliflower. But I do still consume cauliflower sometimes, because I like to do some cauliflower wings. But yeah, I think if you do it in moderation and I just have it every day, you'll be fine. Yeah, I know corn is not good. I promise you, I haven't had corn in so long. I haven't had corn in so long. I basically did it for this seafood boil, because it's just like, it's good with corn. But like I said, I don't consume corn like that. Hey Jeremy, I was on yesterday. Hey Zoe. Yeah, I was on live yesterday. And was I live the day before that? Yeah, I was live yesterday and the day before. I've been vegan for 6 years, going on 7. I take sea moss. I do burdock root. Burdock root is a plant that is super beneficial. It literally detoxifies the blood. It's a great source of iron and has a lot of minerals. So I like to juice it. I like to juice burdock root and add it to my green juices. I just ordered some sea moss. It got here today, so I'm gonna soak it overnight and make some sea moss gel in the morning. So, but I like to put the sea moss in my smoothies. So you know, sea moss has 92 minerals that your body needs. So I love to take sea moss. Hey Jay. What type of soap do I use? Like to wash with? I use the African black soap. But you can't just get any one. I get mine on Amazon. Um I don't remember the brand, but yeah, that's what I use. Cause I have oily skin. So I love how it keeps my skin dry. I make my own like shea butter cream moisturizing. I put a lot of ingredients in it though. And then I put like a little bit of essential oils to make it smell good. But yeah. The only thing I need to learn how to make is like shampoo and conditioner. I think the conditioner I tried to do one time and it came out fine. The harder part was the shampoo. Because you know it had to be like a certain pH and stuff like that. So you don't need to learn chemistry doing that. The burdock root, I get it from an Asian market. I get it from an Asian market. You probably get the powder like on Amazon. I don't know. They sell the actual root. They might. I don't know. Mm-mm. It's not snowing in Florida. Mm-mm. I know corn doesn't digest. I don't eat it all the time. I'm only eating it for this meal. What can you replace corn with? Mm-hmm. I don't know, cause corn is supposed to be a vegetable, so I don't know. They probably got other. They probably got a different type of corn that doesn't grow that way. Cause you know what I think it is. A lot of the vegetables and stuff they made everything like large. So like the bananas we supposed to be eating are the little baby bananas. What they call like boro bananas. They're like the little bananas. And those are the ones that we're supposed to be eating, not the big ones. So maybe there's some sort of corn out there. I don't know. I'm just saying. Might be. Popcorn. Maybe it just doesn't look like this. You know, there's different color corn. They got the ones that are like white and black. So it's just, maybe it's just this one, the yellow ones. You really can't tell what's organic or not, because unless you grow it yourself. Like I had a garden a couple years back, and I'm telling you, my bell peppers, like, they were so easy to cut through. The walls of the bell pepper were nice and thin. It wasn't like starchy. Like the ones we get at the store, they're like thick, and then be like, you have to, like, when you cut in it, it's like you have to put that extra like force in it to cut it. But when I grew it, they just look way more healthier. So I believe that the organic ones and the other ones, I really think they don't make a difference. I think they're growing it the same, to tell you the truth. Now, certain things you can see the difference. Like if you can clearly see it, like for instance, ginger, you can tell from a GMO ginger and like a good healthy ginger. Because I buy ginger every day. There's like these big gingers that even look like, when you cut it, it just looks not as healthy. So certain things, if you look at it, I think if you put certain things side by side and they it just looks better, then go with that. That's what I kind of do, you know. That's what I do. Sometimes the organic look better than the GMO ones, and sometimes the GMOs look better. Now, is they big and stupid, like, and they look like this, and you'd be like, super GMO. So, yeah. Well, I got all this food because this was my leftovers. As soon as I get full, I will stop eating. I promise. Well, not too full, but just satisfied. Because I think this is like my third potato. And then I had like one corn. I had mostly veggies. No, vegan. Vegetarians still eat eggs and cheese. So I have no dairy, no meat, no nothing. Hi, how are you? Do you like avocado oil or olive oil? Both. I use avocado oil to cook with, and I use olive oil to make my salad dressings, to you know, just give a little bit of olive oil just on top once the food is done. I just don't cook my olive oil. I use it, you know, you either use it like you dress your food with it, or on very low heat. But I like both. Love your voice and the way you speak. Thank you. You doing good? I drink this water. I have it right here. Mount Valley spring water. This is what I drink. So you want to get your water in a glass. So I usually get that one. There's another one in a blue glass that I get too. What's the name of that one? I totally forgot. I get it from Publix. They be having that buy one get one free sometimes. And there you see me getting like 2 cases of them. You made a smoothie with oats, bananas, and milk. Was it good? You said everything is plastic? My 2 favorite milks I like to get is almond milk or walnut milk. But the almond milk that I get, it only has 3 ingredients. So you gotta make sure it has only 3 ingredients. If it has like 50 ingredients, leave that right there. Okay, look, see you soon. Yeah, try almond milk. If you don't like almond milk, there's so many different plant-based milk. You got hemp milk. You have cashew milk. What else? Almond milk, walnut milk. What other milk? They have soy milk, but I wouldn't suggest that. I don't do soy. Now, one thing I don't do is soy. I don't do tofu. I don't do soybeans, mung beans, none of that. No soy. Let me put you on to my favorite hot tea. Hold on a second. My favorite hot tea is ginger and chamomile. So good. So good. Try that one. I got dandelion root too. I have like this big little thing like this, like basket, just full of different teas. But I've been stuck on that ginger and chamomile tea. So good. And chania tea is really good too. And boost your immune system. Hey, Josiah. Thank you. Do you do lemons and limes? Of course I do. I make my famous I'm gonna call it famous because I make it all the time. Like literally my raspberry lemonade, I use lemons and limes. Now they say that the other limes are not, the big limes are not really good for you. You're supposed to use the key limes. But you know, I use both. Not gonna lie to you. I use the big limes, I use the key limes, both. It's 9 in the morning in San Juan. What about nuts and seeds? Um, right now, the best walnuts are black walnuts. I get them at Walmart for the best price. Black walnuts. I put them in my salads. I even put them in like my smoothie bowls. So black walnuts is healthier than the regular walnuts. And you can also make milk out of black walnuts. They super nutritious. I do cashews, even though cashews are not, I don't think they still on the acidic, I think. Isn't it like a 6 on the acidic level? So I still do cashews. I do sunflower seeds, you know. Now when I get any of my nuts, I get them without any salt added. Just raw nuts. Don't get none of that salt, because they're not using pink Himalayan salt. The best salt to use is pink Himalayan salt. Hello, it's Valentine's Day weekend. Can you share some of that food? Of course, come on over. It's 11:38 in Connecticut. I used to live in Connecticut a long time ago. For like a year, though. I used to visit a lot because I have family there. Are you going to make a cookbook? That's in the plans. Okay? I would love to make a cookbook. I get organic lemons and brew the lemon pills. Tons of benefits. Yeah. Yeah, like if you don't have any tea and you want to make some homemade tea, and you have like lemons, you have apples, and you have like certain things, like you can just put it all in a pot and just let it brew, and then you got some natural tea. So that's always a plus. Okay, I'm trying to read all of you guys' comments. Oh, that Brazilian nut. I literally have some, and I said I was gonna try it one day on live or something, because I've never had it before. But Dr. Sebi had talked about how it's very, very nutritious. So Brazilian nuts, they're pretty big. They're like this big. Trying to read all the comments. You get dry blueberries. Someone said cashew, almonds, banana chips with cranberries and blueberries. That it's a great nut blend. But I wonder if it's dry. Is it dry? You know, dry blueberries, like freeze-dry blueberries, are so good. They're so good. You can snack on those. I mean, I snack on regular blueberries too. But I like my blueberries to be like really tiny. I don't like them to be really big. I'm full, you guys. I ate a lot. And look, I only ate one corn for the people that say you shouldn't be eating corn. Let me eat my carrots. If you're new here, you'll know that I wear contacts and I can't see from far away. So I've been incorporating more carrots in my diet. This is so good for your eyes. Let's see. The food looks good, thank you. Can you believe that's a veggie sausage? Thank you. My carrots. That was good. I get the veggie sausage from Publix. If you go where they have all the plant-based stuff, I don't remember the name of it, but I know it's green, and I think it says like what did it say? Man, I forgot what it said. I know it's a green label, and literally it's veggies. No, it's not Morningstar. And it's not that other one, roasting something. It's the one next to that one. It's the other one. It's a green label. But I'll show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. When I release the video, I'm gonna show the one that I get. This looks delicious. Thank you. What seasonings do you use? Someone said that food looks good. I wish I had some. Okay, so the seasonings I used was I used red onions, garlic, ginger, like about a thumb of ginger, for the sauce. I sauteed it. Excuse me. I sauteed it in avocado oil. Then I put cayenne pepper, blackened seasoning, seafood blackened seasoning from Whole Foods. I use Cajun seasoning. It's also from Whole Foods. It's the same brand that I get the blackened seasoning. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. I used chili flakes. I used cayenne pepper. I used paprika. What else did I use? Oregano. I used oregano. What else is there? Then I added some soy-free teriyaki sauce. It's coconut amino. And then I used Cloud 23 hot sauce, but like I used a little bit of it, like half a tablespoon of that. I used some maple syrup in it too to kind of sweeten it a little bit. Some lemon juice. There's so many seasonings I use, I might have missed some of them. It was like about 10 seasonings. Oh no, I'm full now. I ate a lot of it already. I'll probably eat a little bit more of the sausage and the green bean. But I recorded me making the whole thing, so I just gotta edit that video. I made a plant-based version of a seafood boil. And I added corn, potatoes, oyster mushrooms, king oyster mushrooms as my shrimp, green beans, carrots. I had some ramen too, some ramen noodles in here. Did I say everything? Thank you. Who gets the rest? I probably eat, I don't know, I probably eat a little bit more. My daughter, I thought she would eat some, but she said the sauce was a little too hot for her. So, she didn't want it. But she had some of the corn and some of the potatoes and some of the oyster mushrooms and stuff. But I don't know. I'm gonna just put it. Well, I'm gonna have to throw it away because I reheated it. I made this yesterday, so I'm gonna leave it in my counter. If I get a little hungry, then I'll probably eat a little bit more. I'll see if my daughter want to eat some. If not, it's gonna have to be thrown out. But really, there's only a little bit of corn, and I think I'll probably eat another corn later. So, yeah. Because I cooked so much of it thinking that she was going to eat some. That she was going to eat some of this. She was excited too, but when she tasted the sauce, I should have made it a little less hot. That's why I'll make sure when I put the recipe that I'll put like the hot stuff to make it hot like separately and say this is optional. So whoever doesn't want the sauce to be too hot. Or you can put like a tad bit. No, it wasn't top ramen. It was rice ramen that it was this organic brand that I get. Yeah, I had some of that. It's good though, it's not bad. Would I sell a digital cookbook? That's what I want to work on. Probably this year I'll definitely be working on, you know, putting all my recipes in one, and then maybe doing something like that, or actually doing the actual cookbook. Because I have tons of recipes. I have tons of recipes. And I'm constantly, my mind is constantly creating new things. Because when you eat plant-based, a lot of the substitute, like the king oyster mushrooms and the mushrooms and stuff, mushrooms hold a lot of water. So there's like a technique to cooking mushrooms. You can't just add it to your food like you would with meat, because it's just gonna be soggy. So a lot of the times I use certain techniques to create the same meal, but cook it in a different way, where it's not all cooked in one. Like if I make spaghetti, for instance, my beef replacement will be mushrooms. So I will cook the mushrooms separately from adding it with the sauce, because it's just gonna make it soggy. So you kind of want to cook it separately, make the sauce separately, make the noodles. Heat up your noodles, and then you add like your noodles, then your sauce, then your meat on top, and then you eat it like that. So it's not where you cooked it with the sauce. So certain things you have to do like that. Like this, usually people will put the shrimp, chicken, all of it with the seafood, boil with the corn and the potatoes, and they'll kind of like cook it all together and put the sauce all together. You can't do that with mushrooms. If you want it to still hold this form, you want to just put it on top. You don't want to like put the sauce, drench it in sauce, because it's just not gonna taste right. So certain things you can't cook the same way you cook meat. But you guys, it was nice chatting with you guys. If you're new here, don't forget to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking Vegan with Johanny. Okay, I usually go live between 6 and 8. Those are my time that I go live. If I do go live earlier than that, it's usually on the weekends. If like I have some, because I don't eat breakfast during the week, so if I do have some type of breakfast, then it will be on the weekend, and then I'll do a live early that day. But I usually go live between 6 and 8. Okay. Because I try to eat before 8 o'clock. Okay. So make sure you hit the bell notification so you get notified when I post or when I go live. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, I didn't get the notification. You have to hit the bell notification and just press that you want to get notified. All right. The best options for cashews, like to eat just regular, or to make like a cheese sauce. Because you also can make cheese sauce out of like potatoes and carrots. I like to use cashews, but like if you're not into cashews and you're trying to make like a cheese sauce and stuff, then it will be like potatoes and carrots. Kind of go that route. I make ricotta out of sunflower seeds. That's what I use that for. But yeah, to make a cheese sauce is usually cashews. I will have to see what else you can replace cashews with. But if you're trying to just eat certain nuts, try black walnuts. I'm telling you, it has tons of nutrients. Here you go. You could have the corn. Yeah, I like my cashew cheese sauce. But yeah, try black walnuts if you're just trying to eat like nuts. Because I put my black walnuts inside my salads. So good. Inside my salads, my smoothie bowls. On my smoothie bowls, I put hemp seed, chia seeds, and black walnuts. Also, my salad, I put hemp seeds. I don't put chia seeds in my salad, but I put hemp seeds and black walnuts. So check those out. Oh yeah, you can definitely eat pumpkin seeds. I should be eating more pumpkin seeds. And I have some, but I don't know why I don't be eating it. I need to start incorporating that now that you now that you mention it. I did someone said what we eating tonight. So I made a plant-based version of a seafood boil. And so it has corn, potatoes, I put some carrots in here, green beans. I did fried shrimp, which is king oyster mushroom. And then I did fried chicken, which is oyster mushrooms that I made. And then I had some veggie sausage, which I have some right here. I have a veggie sausage. Yeah, so it was really good. I ate it yesterday and today. Let me get them green beans. So it was really good. But I'm gonna go, you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. And I'll probably be going live tomorrow. I'm thinking of making a lasagna soup. Plant-based, of course. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully I go live tomorrow. If I don't do the if I don't go live tomorrow making that, then I'll probably do it Monday. Definitely sometime this week. Because I have all the ingredients. I'm ready to make it. I'm going to be recording. If I make it tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be recording tomorrow making it. So stay tuned for that, okay? Make sure you follow. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.